Welcome back to another video, my friend. Today's video is not going to be painting. Today's video is for Beebeecraft. And if I have enough time, I will throw in this license plate cover that I purchased off of Amazon, I believe. I forget. I'll look it up. So it will be in my description box below. However, though, what I did get from Beebeecraft are, if you remember, I had an unbagging. It wasn't a box, it was in a bag, of these little astrological signs molds. There are the molds. It came with 3 of them. There's four in each one. And so what I'm going to do, what I did was I looked up and found out what they all were, and then I wrote that on the back of them so that I would be able to tell Libra, which is one that I will be doing for my oldest granddaughter. Her birthday is September 26th, so she's a Libra. And for Libra, I looked up the colors for each of these signs as well. And Libra's is like a shocking pink and a deep blue, I believe it was. So I'm going to use some Pinata Senorita Magenta and then some Pinata Sapphire Blue. And my youngest granddaughter is a Sagittarius, as I am, so hers is the arrow, which would be going that way. And for hers, colors are turquoise, and I forget the rest of the colors for ours, but I am going to be using an interference mica powder. This I will mix with the resin. The alcohol inks I will not mix. I will just drip them in, and then I will use these to kind of mix it in there if it doesn't dissipate by itself. Okay, and so then with the Sagittarius, I will be also using this Easy Marbling. It is a azure blue. Trying to find it so I can read it. And I did use this in a previous Beebeecraft video for, I think I did it on this here. This is the marbling. I didn't finish this because I just was practicing really also. And I did do, the marbling on here. So, and this gold is, I'm going to use some of this gold as well. The gold I will be using in the Leo, my second oldest granddaughter. Charlie, she is a Leo, and her colors are gold, yellow, and orange, shades of the sun. And so I will be using, like I said, gold, so the Pinata Gold, and Pinata Sun Bright Yellow, and then Tangerine. And then I may add some of this tangerine that's a little bit darker. But those 2 oranges also I will be using with my license plate cover. I might be using this one. I'm not quite sure. I want to probably mix them together with, actually I will mix them together with my resin first, because I'm going to do this in a 2-tone, because my car is 2-tone. So I'm going to do the bottom to the best of my ability, like a metallic-y orange color. And so I will add glitter in with these for the base part of the bottom part of the license plate cover. And this is transparent. This one is not, I believe. I believe it's a semi-opaque. But I may use this just to add a little bit of orange. I'm not sure I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But these butterfly stickers, I purchased these at the Dollar Tree, and cute little monarch butterflies. I also used one of these in a Beebeecraft, um, a, a trinket box like that one, but I put this on top. I will put that video up here so you guys can reference back if you want, if you haven't seen it already. So anyhow, these butterflies, I will be using the smaller of the 4 of them. And my lighting's not very well, sorry about that. But I will be using the bottom 4 and putting them on the bottom of the license plate cover. All right, pardon me. And then this is some mica powder. It's called Pearl Black. PDB Blanks Glitter is where I purchased that from. And it's a nice, pretty. I'm not going to open it because I'm going to put my mask on to do that. And I may possibly, because my black is also metallic-y. I don't know what this looks like yet. And I'm also going to mix this with the mica and put that up here, like I said. And I might, I don't know yet, put some of this hypnotic in here. These two are some UV mica powders, a violet and blossom. I won't be using those though. I don't think I will. Maybe. Okay. And this is some black glitter I might use. And I have some orange, pretty little flowers that I might possibly use as well. I don't know yet. The resin I will be using is Amazing Casting. Purchased this at the Michaels for like 20 bucks, I think, $25. And then I also purchased some pre-measured cups. Yay. So I don't have to use my scale. These have the measurements on there, so I just line it up to what I want. Speaking of how much I want, this here takes about 5 ounces. And that's another reason why I'm doing this and not just these, because these little ones, I don't need to make all of them. Maybe at some point I will, but today I'm not. But it only takes like less than an ounce of resin, and you have to mix 2 or more ounces. So, hence is why I'm doing my license plate. And if I might, for some reason, have anything left over, I have a couple of gems here that I have started that have resin in them. They're just not filled up all the way. So if I have any leftovers, I will use those. And then I also have a bookmark here that I might possibly use. So, with that being said, I am going to clear this out of my way a little bit better and get my resin mixed off camera. And then when I come back, we will start pouring some resin and some ink. So I'll be back soon. See you in a flash. Okay, I am back, and I have mixed up here 6 ounces of the resin, and I'm going to put about an ounce of it in here for these. So I'm going to go down to the 5. an ounce. I do have my mask on still, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Oh yeah, that's not nearly 5, or an ounce, I mean. It's just about. And just about. Okay, that's about an ounce. And then I am going to wipe that off. My baby wipe. Okay, and then I'm going to take 2 ounces in here. So that went down to the 5, 4, 3. Need to get down to 3. Yeah. Okay, let's see where I'm at. Another ounce. What? Huh. It looks like there's more in there than there. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to stop. Because ultimately it really is my decision of how much I want to put on the bottom, how much I want to put on the top. Let's go with that. Ooh, dripping it down the sides. And how am I getting resin on my hand? Should be having my gloves on, which I should have done, so I will do that here in just a second. Let's see here. Do I have what I want? This is going to drip off here. I think maybe I do need just a tad bit more. Okay. And that seems like it's way more than that, so I'm just going to throw a little bit more in here. Alrighty. And so, because I don't want this sitting in these pots like this, I am going to go ahead and mix my orange. Let's do that. Let's mix my orange first. So I'm going to take the piñata, the tangerine, and put a good few squirts in there. And mix it up. I don't know how many I squirted. I just squeezed it. So give that a good stir. Is a nice. Not stirred up enough though. And I am going to throw some gloves on right quick because I don't want my fingers all icky. And I went and got some smaller gloves, or not smaller, but looser gloves, because those blue gloves that I have, oh my god, they take forever to put on. They're too small. Squeeze my hand. Okay. And for this, you gotta be quick. Alrighty, let's see where I'm at. The color on this. Let's not forget I'm gonna add some glitter to that. And I don't think I'm going to add, if you can see that color very well. I really like it. And I'm not going to add just a drop more. 2 more drops. Excuse me. So that is all I'm going to add to that. And I am going to add which glitter? I guess just this glitter. And let's see here. I'm going to use a spoon. It's a nice good scoop. You can see. Do I want to use all of that? Yeah. Yep. Pardon me. Yep, I will use all that. Oh, I got a drip here. Shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, oh, that's pretty. You can see. So pretty. Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, this is going to look fantastic on my card. This resin is about 30 to 40-minute working time. So I do have a little bit of time, but not so much time because I don't want this to be a long video either. I do have to come back for the unmolding. Okay, that's beautiful. I love that. And let me go ahead and, gosh, you know what? That just seems like so much black, but that is, it is kind of deep. Okay, so let's take this black here. Get a nice scoop full of that. Maybe two. Maybe three. Okay. Cover that up. I'll probably speed you guys through this little mixing process here. Maybe not. Just mix, mix, mix. Don't want to mix it too crazy because I don't want that going everywhere. I am wearing my mask, but regardless, I still don't want it all over my stuff. In my molds. Alright, ooh, that's a pretty color. Very pretty color. Very pretty. Okay. So, that is these. Beautiful, beautiful. If you can. Silky, beautiful black pearl that is. Okay. And I just want to make sure I got it all mixed up because this spoon's doesn't have a flat side like stir sticks do, or popsicle sticks. And I don't want any chunks on the side of this. I want it all to be mixed. Okay, so that's good. It's starting to get warm. So clean that off. And I'm going to start with this one. And I'm just going to very carefully pour it in slowly and try to get it on the side to get the least amount of air bubbles. And I'm just going to let it hopefully go down the sides. Maybe not. Have to move with it. Sorry if I am talking funny, but I'm going to have this mask on, so at least you guys can hear me now. Thank you, Patty, for letting me know that my microphone worked or is working. Uh-oh. Want that inside the mold. Oh, look at that. I did do very well on my measuring. Now I'm hoping that when I pour this orange in too, which I might start doing so that it gets some of this build up, they don't mix together too much. They don't bleed together, I guess I should say. All right, so let me get the orange in now. It's starting to get warm. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I pray to God I have enough in here. I mean, I should have enough, seeing how I did 6 ounces. Okay, now, are you going to bleed together? Are you going to meet nicely in the middle? Oops, I don't want that high up. Oh, my stick. Okay, those two are meeting in the middle. And let's see here, I'm going to add it in here. It was hard to tell on the water line on this. I filled it. It's getting there. I don't believe I need that hypnotic. I think I love the pearl just the way it is on top of the glitter. So that I will not be using. Oh my goodness gracious. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Move these out of my way. Oh, but look at that. It's bleeding. Bleeding, bleeding, bleeding a lot. I'm going to push it back with this. I have some extra. Well, not necessarily extra, but I have more here to do that with. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that, worked out really well. Okay, so I am going to leave those for a second, and I am going to start with these. Make sure I add these into the right one, because that would be horrible. Okay, I'm done. I just squeeze and actually pour this in here. And work it into the spots. The small. Oh, that's really small. Stick Coffee cups are great for that. Oops, it has some orange. Okay, that's good on that. Leave that one there. This one is that, right? Taurus. Taurus, and that's I forgot to mention to you guys earlier. Taurus is my youngest. Youngest? Is she the youngest? Yes. April 20th is hers. And I thought, actually, I didn't never know what Taurus was. I mean, that she was a Taurus. I thought my other granddaughter was a Virgo, my Leo. Maybe it's just because I was hoping for her to be a Virgo. Both my kids are Virgos. My sister's a Virgo. My, oops, those are both my daughters, yeah. And I wanted my oldest daughter to have a Virgo of her very own so that she could see how wonderful they are. They're very stubborn. Virgos are very stubborn. Let's go to Libra. Whoa. I may not have saved enough of the clear. I am worried about. Let's see if I can get it just enough. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. And it looks like they are actually all filled up very well. That's got a air bubble in it. And, oh wait, that's not the air bubble. Okay, so oh shoot, I wanted to put the mica powder in this one. Dang it. I shoulda. All right, well, let's go ahead and do the Leo. It's got a little ball in it. If you can hear it shaking. Oh, there it is. Kind of like a paint can. All right, let's carefully open it. I'm just going to add a drop there, a drop there, a drop there, and one in the ring. The ring's pretty. Yeah, why right here. This stuff is weird. It sizzles up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or what, but it does. It's weird. Okay, let's put some of the tangerine on her. Like layers. Put some layer or something over it. Yeah, come on, get in there. Okay, and then we'll go to the yellow. Provided I can get it open. Guess I've never used the yellow. No, I haven't. I missed this one right there. Oh, good, that sunk right inside there. Put a little more yellow in that. And more yellow there too. Okay. That's good on hers. And this one here is the blue with deep green. So we are just going to, again, squeeze. And spots around. Ugh, come on. Pretty. Okay, and then some blue. Oh, that one spot is blue. Actually, it's just a different green. Oh, which I don't have open yet. Shoot. All right, forget it. So I will just be using the blue and the green on this one, because that really is just blue and green. And I'm going to put a little more blue. In here. Or green, I mean. Which color is right, Angie? Okay. And I'm going to stir it around a little bit here. Make sure all the, try to make sure all my edges are covered in some of the ink. All the resin is in the ink. Okay. All right, that's that one. Oh, look at that. It dyed my spoon. Okay, so don't use green or blue on a yellow spoon. Okay, let's go with the Libra. This is Senorita Magenta. And I'm going to take my blue. And put my lids on the side because I don't want the ink on my Loli Veffy mat. I'm just going to go out this like this and hope it all meshes pretty and that's all right. Where do you want to go, Maynard? Gonna get some purple in here, which is quite all right with me. And most likely quite all right with my granddaughter. She likes all the colors. Okay, that's that one. Okay. And I will take this and do the same thing I just did with that one. Smaller end. hope I have enough resin in these ones. Oh yeah, totally went purple. Look at that. Is my camera moving or is it just me? Looks like it's moving. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and try. Try to put some of this mica powder in there. Without creating a big mess and air bubbles. Okay. Just a little tiny bit there. Alright, and I think maybe I'll do one corner. Just hope this works. If it doesn't, it's alright. I'll do it again. And it's only a little bit of resin and mica powder. So. Okay, I believe I'm going to have plenty of this left over. So before it gets too hot, I am going to put some, because it's already getting there. These hearts. Or not hearts. These little gemstones. Come on, get off. Let go. Ooh, that one's... Come on. And I'm going to pour the rest of that in there. I might put a tad bit, if I can get it cut off here. Right in here. Sorry for the quietness. I'm trying to just... It's weird how you get quiet when you are in concentration mode. So, okay. That looks like that's about it on this. And thankfully I didn't leave it in my pot too long. All right, so I'm going to finish just filling this up with the rest of this black. And I'm doing a voiceover because I went back to edit this and noticed that my voice was gone. And I was like, well, what the heck? Well, when I turned off my mic, I realized that one of them was blue and one of them was not on at all. So I realized, oh, my microphone had died on me. Anyway, so here I put the mica powder in, and I went ahead and fast forwarded this since I'm doing the voiceover anyway. And I put the mica powder in and started to stir it up and added a little extra the clear in to try to get that incorporated together well enough. And then I'm just putting the extra clear resin into that big gem that I have there, which made it look really cool, which you'll see in the end of the video. Kind of gave it like a 3D little look. And here is where I start to put my butterflies on. And when I realized that my voice was no longer being recorded here, I was like, thank goodness, because I ended up getting a little upset here. My finger, didn't even think about it, but my glove stuck to my sticker and I couldn't get it off very well, and I didn't want to make a huge mess, and I was mumbling words under my breath, and so luckily that did get cut out. Or not cut out, but well, I guess it got cut out because you can't hear that part. But anyhow, so I go ahead and work with putting the rest of these 3 on, and that remainder resin that's in the cup there, I went to put it on the back of this and it started to get a little bit hard, so you'll see here that I have to take my heat gun and try to heat it up some to make it a little more pliable. And it worked, but in the end, and you'll see, I don't know if I will end up cutting some of this part out or not, but it started getting hard on me, and so I just tried to loosen it by heating it up some more and moving it around to try to get it as even and level as possible. So it was like a hard spot here, but movable here, and so I took my heat gun to it to try to get it to all be movable, so I can. Then the butterflies, as you see, those 2 that I'm messing with right there are really close together, and the other 2 are not close together, so I was trying to get them separated too, and that just ended up making me more upset because they weren't moving. And yeah, so I think this is just about the, oh no, here I'm going to go ahead and put the marbling, the blue marbling on there. And I didn't shake it up well enough first, so it's just like this light blue, which is really pretty, but it's supposed to be a darker blue, so I shake it, and I'm cleaning off the mica powder off of the mold there, and mess around with that some more. And here you'll see, I was trying to just think if I could use that to the stick to just take a little bit out, but you really couldn't. So you can see the color difference there, how much darker it is once I shook it up. It's pretty dark, and it's really a pretty color. Mixed together, these 2 look gorgeous. I love it. Which you'll see in the end. And I'm not quite sure. Oh, this is probably where I'm going to go ahead and cut it off because I got frustrated and I was done anyway. So stay tuned. The unmolding is coming up. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you hanging out this long if you have. Resin takes some time. So anyway, enjoy the unmolding. And again, thank you so much. I also wanted to take a second to thank Beebeecraft for this video. Beebeecraft is a wonderful company to work with, and I will have all of the information for Beebeecraft in my description box. Go ahead and take a look. Check them out. Welcome back, my friend. So let's go ahead. It has been well over 24 hours. It's probably been more like, I don't know, 36 hours. It's been a while. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get these unmolded. I'm super excited. Oops. It's a little dark in here. Anyhow, so let's start with, these were tacky yesterday because, oh, they're not tacky anymore. Good. Oh, well, let's go ahead and start with that one. So this here is the Libra. This is September. I don't know the actual dates for the whole thing, but my granddaughter's birthday is the 26th of September. So go ahead, try to gently pull that off, and it looks like the ink only is on the back of it. You can totally see. Where the ink is on the top. Let's see here. to kind of force that out of there. There we go. There we go. There we go. So that is supposed to be the top side. Oh, you know what? Let's see if my ring light will help. Oh, a little bit. It's turned more dark than pink, and that's strange how it did that. From this side, you can see the blue and the pink in there. But that side, it's like turned brown. Weird. Huh. Okay, well, let's look at the mold. It's all pink from the Senorita Magenta. Okay, let's go with Sagittarius. So I had to go and get a quote. If you've been watching, actually, you already know because I told you earlier, but I had to go get a couple quotes for my car bumper to get replaced. And if I just want to put a Band-Aid on it, it could cost me, I don't know, about $400 or so, $400 to $500. But if I want to replace it and just get a brand new one because it's such a new car, only has 4,000 miles on it, it's gonna be about $1,000. So not too happy and thrilled about that one, but it is what it is. Being that it is new, I don't want to leave it like that. I saw, oh, that's pretty, very pretty. It's kind of 3D-ish because the mica powder didn't get all. I didn't stir the mica powder in with the resin before I poured it, so kind of gave it a 3D dimensional look, and I love the blue on that. I think it's beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead, and this one I know I've already, well, I don't know because I haven't taken it out, but from the looks on this side of it, it looks like it's going to be pretty. So get this loosened, pushing down on it, try to release, there we go, release the mold from the resin. And this one is also, it's like the ink just stayed on the bottom of it. Get over there. There we go. Oh, but it's still pretty. It did. You can see right here that it just stayed on the top where I poured it. But it's pretty. How pretty that is. I love it. I love it. I love it. Charlie, you're going to love it. This one I touched and it was still pretty gooey. And it's because the ink is just sitting there. I guess I needed to also, I mean, I've seen people where they do that. At least I thought I had. Maybe I didn't see the outcome well enough. I have no idea. But this one's going to be nice and green. Green and blue should be up. Ink sitting there on the bottom of it. Oh, it's so dark you can hardly see. But it's pretty green. You can see a little bit of blue up in here, but pretty dark. Again, it's got the layer of the ink on. I don't know. I guess I should have stirred the ink in like I did with my license plate. But Those are stinking beautiful. I love them. So I went today and purchased some, when I went out to get my quote for my car, went to Michael's and got some cords so I can put them on there. And I got mine and my mom's. When I used to go out, when I first moved down here to help take care of my mom and my grandma, um, my mom used to watch Jewel School. And this was obviously something that she had ordered off of there. But it's got all kinds of cool tools in it. So I'm going to use that to put the little loop ring thingies on to these, hopefully, and then hang it from one of these cords. So pretty. They're so pretty. All right, so I don't know how this happened, but you'll have already have found out that actually I do know how this happened. My battery died on my microphone. So as I was talking, you couldn't hear a word of what I was saying because my microphone died on me. And that's probably a good thing because I was able to fast forward through that and just talk. And also, you didn't hear me getting upset about this. I was so happy with the way it was turning out. And then my resin started hardening on me, and it got a little messy in the end. So, I don't know if you can see. I guess you probably can. I can't tell. But it started getting hard, and so I got a little lumpy there. Luckily, I have a sander that I'm going to go ahead and sand that off with because this is going to go in my car. So let's go ahead and get this one demolded and see if it's pretty. See how well my butterflies stay their form. Pick off right there. I will use my sandpaper to smooth this out because I don't want it to scratch my car either. I'll do that later. Okay, almost. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm super. Ooh. Aww. It's pretty. But that is so pretty. I love it. You can see him. You can see him through the glitter, the sticker. I mean, they're not like the wings aren't folded over on it, so that's super exciting. Look how pretty. And this didn't really turn out as pearly. Maybe it's because I touched it. Well, you can see some shimmer in there. Kind of just like the roof of my car. And not bad for getting that pretty even. Alright, so I think once I fix this part of it, it's going to be beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, so let me put that to the side. And I'll go ahead and do one of these. Move this. And use those. And I'll use these. Separate that enough to be able to fit it in here. Oh yay. Oh, but you know what? This might not be a big enough ring. I want to scratch the resin. I don't think I need to. I will use my sandpaper. I have the fine 2000 grit, so I can use that to soften that up. Let's get this closed. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay. And then let's go ahead and put it. Oh, I should have got the brown one. Oh, these are brown, right? No, they're dark brown. Cording. It's just cording. Bead Landing is the company. These are like, I don't know, $4 or something for those. So let's see here. My thoughts now were to just loop this. Oop, try to shove this cord through the jump ring. And hope that this will hold. I need something to poke in there. Ah. Oh, my ring is hurting my. So I have enough room. See that? I have enough room. Maybe if I try to do it like this. Get off there. So I hope my microphone is working out. I'm being able to be heard well enough. Besides the part that I had to fast forward through in this video. There we go. Okay, and then my idea was to just go like that. And pull it snug. And there we go. Super cute. Very pretty. Okay, so this will probably then conclude my Beebeecraft video. And don't forget to go check out Beebeecraft. And I will have all of their information below for you. And if I can figure it out, I'll try to have the website for Beebeecraft scrolling across the bottom. Try to figure that out. But with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. I will not be demolding these because they are not full yet. That one's almost full, but I have room. They're going to be pretty though. The colors that they are. And the white, the clear amine that I poured on there really gives it a third dimensional look. See down in it, like it's I don't know. Okay, so anyhow, so thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I hope you have enjoyed, and I wish you a good day, a good night, whatever it may be for you. And don't forget to give me that thumbs up if you liked my video. I'm trying to keep it somewhat shorter. Hard to do with resin sometimes. But until next time, my friends, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it may be for you. And I will see you next time. Peace.